Here are 3 signs that your partner is jealous of you. Number 1, they will always try to humble you.
Hey, nice ass. As a man walks down the street, one of the easiest ways to tell if a man is jealous of you is to see how he responds when you receive compliments out in public. There was a woman that made a video on here talking about how
man is your worst enemy. This man continues to play victim. Alright? Cooking, you got it. Paying his bills, you got it. Washing his laundry, you got it.
The worst type of partner is a jealous partner. And when I say jealous, I don't mean jealous in a territorial way.
Hello guys, welcome to my new video. It's a phrase that sounds like a war cry. Your man is your enemy. Before you hit the comments to tell me I'm bitter, or before you nod your head in total agreement, stay with me. Because the person sitting across from you at dinner might actually be the greatest obstacle to your growth, your peace, and your future. But probably not for the reasons you think. Today, we're deconstructing the enemy narrative. We're looking at when a relationship becomes a battlefield, and more importantly, how to tell if you're fighting the man, or just fighting yourself.
This man is literally your worst enemy. He plays the victim with you, but offers catering services to other women. All right? He says, oh, I don't have it. I'm struggling right now. And guess what? The money he does have, he's taken to give to other women for them to take care of themselves while we struggling, right? This is not your man, my love. Queen, this is not your man, all right? Any man that is in a position of not even catering to himself should not even be in a relationship to begin with. And you should not even entertain a man anyways, because it's going to end up you having to carry all the weight, all right? Men know who to play with. They know who to play with, and they know who they can't run a game with, all right? Don't let that be you. Run after the first red flag sign. Never let a man tell you he does not like you twice. Queen, listen to the signs because it's very visible. It's very there. This man plays checkers, all right? But you're going to need to tell him, listen, we ain't even playing at all. I'm just going to cut you off right here and there, and I'm going to focus on me and love on me because queens don't chase. We attract, all right? Go ahead and connect with this message. Follow this page, repost this video, and comment, queens, do not chase. All right? We attract.
The worst type of partner is a jealous partner. And when I say jealous, I don't mean jealous in a territorial way. I mean jealous of you. Jealous of your accomplishments. Jealous of your success. Jealous of the way people love you. When you get with a partner that's jealous of you, it's dangerous. You're literally sleeping with the enemy. And I've seen so many relationships where men will be with women that they secretly despise, or women will be with men that they can't stand, but they're literally only there because they don't have another option, right? Like they don't have a better option, or they don't have the tools they need to succeed without their other person. So they'll stay in that situation because where you going to go? It's like, I don't have nowhere else to go. I'm either not financially stable enough to leave, or they just ain't found nothing better than where they are. So what they'll start to do is everything to sabotage you. Like everything to bring you down because they want to humble you. They want you to need them. And a lot of times they'll be in a situation where it's like, I can't love you because I'm envious of you. I can't do the things that I would normally do for somebody that I'm in love with because I secretly can't stand you. And that's the worst type of relationship to be in. But it'll show in the way they treat you. I promise you, every time. It'll show in the way they show up for you, the way they don't show up for you. It'll reveal itself, and you be sitting there like, damn, dog, you a fucking hater. Like, you're really a hater. Anytime you come up with an idea, they shoot it down. Anytime you say, oh, what you think about this, babe, they're never excited. They'll sit at your parties. They'll sit at your dinners. They'll sit around you and just don't even enjoy themselves with you. You'll know when a partner is, like, proud of you or they're not envious of you. Just the way they support you. Like, the way they're excited when you're excited. The way you have a bad day, how they'll make you feel better. Like, or if you're inspired by something, or you're motivated by something, or you have an idea that you want to try out, they'll either support it, or they'll give you better advice on how to succeed at it. I'm telling you, the worst thing to do is to be sleeping with the enemy. And that is somebody that is jealous of you.
I'm going to tell you right now, the number one thing I will tell women or anyone, if you are in a relationship with someone who yells at you, cusses at you, calls you names, leave. That is like the most childish, bare minimum bullshit thing to put up with. And if anybody is putting up with that, leave. Get a divorce. I don't care. No one as an adult should be speaking to you that way. They have anger issues. They have mommy issues. They got problems. That's not your problem. You need to leave. Almost every single complaint that I hear from a woman about her husband, boyfriend, fiance, whatever, is how much disrespect she feels because he has yelled at her, he has cussed at her, he has took anger out on her. And that is the number one thing I hear, is that the man in the relationship that they are with cannot communicate with them without yelling, without cussing, without disrespecting them or making them feel less than. Whenever it comes time, if she's done and says, I want a separation, I want a divorce, you don't get to say, I'm so shocked. I didn't know that was coming. You know.
Your man's gonna hate me for saying this, but your number one enemy is his phone. That's where everything's going down. The main problems that you're experiencing in a relationship can be traced back to that phone. Whether he's emotionally cheating, whether he's physically cheating, whether he's just spending too much time on his damn phone and not paying attention to you. He may be gaming on his phone. He may be talking to his friends. He may be talking to girls that he's lusting over. At the end of the day, that phone is the root problem. So I say, for 2026, make it a challenge to limit that screen time. By limiting his screen time and his iPhone usage, you're at least upping your chances that he's more present in the relationship, that he's less likely of cheating on you. Because the number one thing right now is that phone is access to the entire world. It has so many outlets for him to emotionally cheat on you and then take it to the next level by physically cheating on you. So I'm talking about like apps like Reddit, X. I'm talking about like Snapchat. I'm talking about OF subscriptions. His phone is giving him too much access. It's overstimulating him. He literally has everything at his fingertips. So by decreasing his screen time, you up your chances of having a healthier relationship.
Here are 3 signs that your partner is jealous of you. Number 1, they will always try to humble you. And most times it's because you're probably excelling in your career or you're trying to work on your personal development, and that person feels threatened or intimidated by your success. And you tend to see this when the other person is unhappy with their career or their progression in life. They may even do things to publicly embarrass you or jeopardize your relationship between you and your friends. So for example, you may go to an event with your partner and they may make an inappropriate joke that would make other people, your colleagues, look at you funny or make you feel uncomfortable. Number 2, they will play psychological games with you. For example, they will flirt openly with other people, then gaslight you when you try to bring it up. They may also become controlling, moody, and hostile, leaving you walking on eggshells. Number 3, they will chip away at your confidence because remember, they know all your flaws. So they will weaponize that and they will use it to target your insecurity. They will try to demolish your self-esteem. When people start displaying this type of behavior, please know that you're now sleeping with an op. And the longer you stick around, the more dangerous they're going to become.
Sometimes you could be sleeping with the enemy. Sometimes your partner is the enemy, your biggest hater. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how your partner is behind sabotaging things for you or trying to sabotage things for you if they already haven't sabotaged things for you. You'll be surprised. Look at your partner. Every time you try to elevate, they find a way to get jealous about it. Every time you try to think big, they try to dumb down your thoughts to make you feel so small. Every time you have some type of confidence, they try to do something to break it. Any little thing that they could do to tear you down, they do it. but then they'll turn around and hide behind I love you. But they be the same ones behind the scenes trying to do everything to you so they can see you suffer. So watch your partner. Sometimes your partner is really against you.
Okay, so what should I wear for the pool party?
Probably the baggy jeans. Some baggy jeans with an oversized hoodie. Some shades, so the sun gonna be out.
Right.
Yeah, maybe a bonnet. Protect your hair. This goes water.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Some long socks and some boots. Fashion statement right there. Maybe some gloves. They help you swim. Maybe some gloves. And some earmuffs to keep the water out your ear. You're gonna be in there. That's it. That's
Okay.
it.
1. The mirror effect. Sometimes we call him the enemy because he reflects the parts of ourselves we haven't healed. If his lack of ambition drives you crazy, is it him or is it your own fear of stagnation? We often project our internal wars onto our partners because it's easier to fight someone else than to change ourselves. 2. The silent saboteur. Then there's the literal version. Is he your enemy because he actively drains your battery? If you find yourself hiding your wins because you're afraid of his jealousy or shrinking your personality to fit his comfort zone, you aren't in a partnership. You're in a siege. 3. The comfort trap. The most dangerous enemy isn't the one who yells, it's the one who keeps you safe in a way that stops you from evolving. If he loves the version of you that is small, broken, or dependent, his love is actually a cage.
Your man is your worst enemy. This man continues to play victim. He acts like he don't got it with you, so you spend every dollar you got on him. All right? Cooking, you got it. Paying his bills, you got it. Washing his laundry, you got it. You're basically his mother at this point. This man don't love you. He's found a way to manipulate you and allowing you to give him exactly what he wants. All right? When he wants something, he comes all up on you, give you compliments, hugs on you, tells you the world to him. And he brings fake promises, blank checks. All right? Checks that will bounce. All right? This man is a walking red flag. Okay? This man is your worst enemy. He's your worst enemy, and he'll stay for years. He'll stay for months, depending on how broke, how struggling, how low he is, how much he feel like he could get out of you. And some men will take it to as far as changing a female's identity. Before you met this man, you were balling. Before you met this man, your self-care was up to par. You took care of yourself. You loved on yourself. But ever since being with this man, you look exactly like the worst enemy. Amen. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Snap out of it. All right. Go ahead, follow this page, repost this video, and I need you to comment your thoughts on this video. Listen, say no to walking red flags. You a queen. All right. You gonna have your man, and he's gonna love on you. You don't need to provide for him.
One of the easiest ways to tell if a man is jealous of you is to see how he responds when you receive compliments out in public. There was a woman that made a video on here talking about how she was out of town for work. She ended up going to like the hotel lounge or something. A man ended up approaching her and sitting next to her, and she had about 3 different people compliment her. 2 of them were women, 1 of them was a gay man. After every compliment, the man would respond with, "Why are they complimenting you? Why are they saying that?" He even went as far as to say that one of the girls must be crazy because she complimented her. And the girl says, like, I get this often, especially because she has a very exotic look. Her skin tone is, very unique. And she says that this is kind of like a current, this is like an everyday thing for her. He then tried to reduce it down before and say, oh, well, it's just because you're new here. You're not from here. They're not used to seeing you. And she's like, no, I'm from Houston. This is kind of the thing. So I have another Medium article where a man literally just exposed the fact that they are jealous of the fact that women get compliments. And this is something that they have a very hard time dealing with. And believe it or not, there were even men in the comments that went as far as to say, you're the problem if you're not getting compliments as a man. So let's hear what it is that he has to say. He says, let's get one thing straight. Men don't get compliments. Not after age 12, maybe 14. If they're cute and have a really flattering smile, some aunt couldn't help but notice. But after that, forget it. Unless they're a celebrity, ripped, or wearing a tailored suit at a wedding, no one's going out their way to say, hey, you look really good today. And it messes with them. What are compliments anyway? Compliments are verbal affirmations of value. That's it. Recognition. A mirror held up to you saying, I see you. It's not rocket science, but it is brain science. Compliments trigger a dopamine release, a little reward in the brain. Same thing you get from food, sex, or social acceptance. There's small verbal currency. And guess what? Most men are broke. Why does this matter? There's this weird social contract where women are expected to receive compliments and men are expected to earn them through action, through success, through utility. You don't compliment a man for just existing. He has to build something, win something, protect something, provide something. It's like the compliment economy for men is entirely performance-based, while for others it can simply be about being. No one looks at a random man on the street and says, nice arms, your laugh made my day, you smell good. But if a woman hears that, even once a week, it stacks, it nourishes, it affirms. He then goes on to talk about the silent deficit. What happens when someone goes decades without being told they're attractive or kind or warm or valuable in a non-utilitarian way? They get weird, or worse, numb. This is the part no one talks about. You want to know why some men obsess over validation? Why they fixate on that one woman who smiled at them 5 years ago in Walgreens? Why they hoard compliments like they're oxygen in a vacuum? Because they're starving. Loneliness isn't just a lack of people. It's a lack of being seen. Compliments are one of the few legal ways we tell someone you matter. When men don't get that, they either collapse inward or go hunting for it through status, sex, or control. Why don't men get compliments? Because society trains us not to give them. We teach boys that compliments make them soft, that needing affirmation makes them weak, that showing appreciation for another man is gay, as if that were a bad thing. We turn every gesture of kindness between men into a joke. Nice shirt, bro. Thanks, I got it from your mom. Ha ha, hilarious. The solution is stupidly simple. Tell the men in your life they're attractive. Tell them they're good. Tell them they did something well. Watch their entire nervous system short circuit for 1.3 seconds. Tell your friend he's got a great voice. Tell your brother how you admire how he handled that situation. Tell the guy who helped you move that you noticed. Tell the random dude in the coffee shop his cologne is hypnotic. Compliments cost nothing, but they might be the only words keeping someone upright. A man who hasn't heard a compliment in years doesn't need therapy. He needs someone to see him. Not for what he's done, not for what he owns, but for who he is, human. Now, there are a few compliments that are very interesting on here, okay? A woman puts it perfectly. She says, start giving each other compliments then, dude. Be the change you want to be. Also, I don't think any woman walking down the street wants to hear nice arms or you smell good. Pretty sure those particular comments would be considered creepy or gross. Seriously, like, you can't just put it on women to change this. You guys have to put some effort into fixing it too. And that means fighting that weird urge y'all have to think that complimenting another dude will lead you to accidentally getting gay with him. A man writes, whenever I see a guy who puts effort into his outfit and I like his style, I make sure to compliment him in a non-weird way. But as a man, receiving compliments sometimes makes me feel weird. Even from my wife who tells me I am handsome, sexy, attractive, etc. every day. I also have some issues related to anxious avoidant attachment and trauma from age 4. In my opinion, this is the best comment. Why don't men get compliments? Because they don't deserve them. If they weren't such pigs and assholes, they would get compliments. I'm 61 years old. I don't want another relationship, and I still get regular compliments. And this week, I paid a visit to my best friend's mom and told her the same thing. She's 80 years old. She says, you're still young. You'll find someone. I said, Mom, I'm elderly. I'm over 60. She said, what? I said, I'm 61 years old. She repeated, what? Being a sex symbol in your 60s has its perks. It explains all the attention I get. I'm just not interested. A woman made another really, really good comment. Responding to the article, writing, you don't compliment a man for just existing. This article is so dumb. No one gets compliments for just existing. Surprise. Someone says to me, love your shoes. Well, I had to pick them out, purchase them, and pair them with my outfit. Duh. No one has ever said to me, wow, I love how you breathe. Is this article conflating catcalling with complimenting? Is that the issue? You want women yelling, hey, nice ass, as a man walks down the street? And by the way, I have complimented plenty of men. My exes, my brothers, my male friends. Conversely, I have only been complimented by a man when he was hoping to get something out of me, namely sex. Hope this helps. A lot of men don't do anything in order to receive a compliment. It's a chore for men to get up and wash their ass, let alone get a haircut, let alone dress appropriately, how to put together an outfit, find the right cologne, keep themselves up. Like, women actually have to put themselves together in order to get compliments. Most women have put in some effort into themselves to get compliments. I get compliments on my skin. I spend about 30 minutes a day taking care of my skin. I spend a decent amount of money monthly to buy the necessary products for my skin. It took years of me investing, learning about my skin, understanding my hormones, understanding what makes my skin break out, my allergies. That is an investment with my time and my money that I've poured into myself, and therefore it pays off in compliments. No one just wakes up one day and gets compliments because they're fucking alive. No, your compliments that you receive are typically a reflection of the investment that you've put into yourself. Men so badly believe that everything that we do is for them, and so they constantly are internalizing that. Yeah, men don't do anything for us and then expect to be complimented. So you want to reap the benefits of you believing that we're doing everything for you, but yet you want us to do everything for you while you don't do anything for us. The level of delusion in these men is out fucking rageous. It's through the fucking roof. No, these men don't deserve compliments. The day a man get compliments is going to be the same day that he starts investing into himself. Start investing into yourself. Wash your ass. Learn about how you need to dress. Learn about what colors compliment you. Learn how to be respectful. Learn how to get a haircut that fits you. Learn how to present yourself in a certain way where you can get compliments, because don't men say that to us? Oh, well, if you don't dress like a hoe, then people won't treat you like a hoe. Okay, well, if you don't look like a Dusty, then people aren't going to ignore you, right? You are what you attract. So if you're not getting any compliments, it's probably because you aren't worth complimenting.
My husband has always been jealous of me, which is why he killed his mistress and has been having this affair behind my back for 2 years. Her body was found in our lake house, and I am a defense attorney, so naturally I do have to defend him. And before you go asking all kinds of questions, there's not much information I can give you. But if you want to get into it, you can go read The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. It's about this man who basically is mad because his wife has way more success than he does. Everything he does is a complete failure. He ain't never gonna be nobody, ain't never been nothing. He's been having this affair for 2 years. His mistress' body pops up on their property somewhere. I didn't start reading yet. I just read the synopsis. And whenever all of this is uncovered, the wife now has to represent him. But while she's representing him, she's kind of realizing that her husband is a dumbass. Literally, my friend recommended this book to me, and she texted me and said the husband is so dumb. She's already probably halfway through. She just got her Kindle, so she's real excited. So not only do you need to read this book, but you need to get you a Kindle, honestly. It's so easy. Like, this is on Kindle Unlimited. It was completely free. If you have Kindle Unlimited, there are thousands and thousands of books that are $0.00. If you want to purchase it on your Kindle, I think it was only $5. So yeah, go read it.
Ladies, that man is jealous of you. That man you laying down with, he jealous of you. That's why he won't help you. That's why he don't support you. But he ain't gonna leave you alone. He gonna keep breadcrumbing you to keep you around because he needs your energy. He needs your energy to pursue his dreams. See, he trying to use you till he get to where he trying to go, then he gonna leave you alone. Don't be a fool, baby. Don't spend all your good years supporting that man because he don't like you. He jealous of you. He jealous of the way people love you. He jealous of your light. And he know you deserve better. And he know that he don't have that drive and that power like you have to push through on his own dreams. So he gonna try to keep you around. But he jealous of you. He jealous of your light. So be cautious with these men. They be your biggest haters. They be the same ones that tell you, I love you, baby, I never do it again. But trying to do everything to break your character, to break you. Because he jealous of you. And he really don't like you. And he want to be you.
So, is your man really your enemy? Or is the dynamic you've built the real villain? Real love isn't about winning a power struggle. It's about making sure you're both on the same team against the world. If you feel like you're constantly sleeping with the enemy, it's time to stop the fire and ask, are we building a life, or are we just surviving a ceasefire? If this hit a little too close to home, or if you finally realized you've been fighting the wrong person, drop a 100 in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the messiness of human connection. Stay sharp, stay kind, and remember, you deserve a partner, not an opponent. I'll see you in the next one.